So what ISIS did is really, really murky. ISIS origins are even more murkier. And now it's becoming more and more clear. Where have you ever seen a picture of ISIS, a video of ISIS? All the damage they caused, their convoys are going across borders, American intelligence is in the region. Where are the images? Where are the videos? You don't see any of it. But you've heard a lot. ISIS is this group that wants to take over the world. In fact, every time ISIS took over an area, they'd commit a massacre and it'll be on YouTube faster than anybody could actually think. So what happened was when the Arab Spring started in 2011 and then Syria quickly kicked off, Al-Qaeda in Iraq, who fought the American occupation, they sent Abu Muhammad al-Julani to effectively go and join the uprising in Syria. So all the leaders of ISIS were in Camp Bakr, which was an American base in the south of Baghdad. And there's a lot of question marks that how come all the ISIS leadership were in the same prison? So America knows who these guys are. They're in your prison. They're let out one by one and they go on to form ISIS. So this is the murky question that everyone has. Then something interesting happened. Baghdadi, Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi, the leader of ISIS, he announced all of a sudden that we're merging Al-Qaeda in Iraq and Jabhat al-Nusra in Syria, the group he sent over there. So the leaders of Jabhat al-Nusra were Muhammad Julani, Ahmed al-Shara, as we know now. But a bit of, there was a falling out. Ahmed al-Shara was like, no, we're a separate group. And then he managed to reach out to the leader of Al-Qaeda, Ayman Zawahiri, and swore loyalty to him. Meaning, I'm not loyal to Baghdadi, I'm loyal to the leader of Al-Qaeda. So that led to tension between Al-Qaeda in Syria and Al-Qaeda in Iraq, ISIS. So what the ISIS guys eventually did was they went from Iraq into Syria and they started taking over the Kurdish areas. They got to Aleppo, and then in Raqqa, which is on the east of Syria, they announced this was the capital of our caliphate. Now, the timing is really important here. ISIS did this around 2013. The uprising in Syria started in 2011. And because of the massive defections in the Syrian army, what the Syrian army realized and what the regime realized was they can't fight across the whole country. They've lost too many troops. So they've given up taking over the north of the country. So I remember Bashar al-Assad actually gave a speech to the Syrian people where he said, we still need to win the country back, but because of the lack of resources, we have to focus on Damascus. What that meant was the rebels are about to launch an assault on Damascus. I have lost the rest of the country. This was a circumstance when ISIS came into Syria. So they didn't go to Damascus to fight the regime. They went to the north, to the areas already captured by the rebel groups. So unfortunately, what it did, it crippled the rebel groups who had to turn back and go and fight ISIS. And that's why till today, there are statistics. So Jane's Intelligence actually did a 1-year